Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Fatma Okaskadina, and on this occasion, I will explain a few things about oral language. I think this material is very important for anyone to learn, especially language learners. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. Okay, entering the first slide, there are several subtopics about oral language. The first is the definition, then the second is the components, and the last is the function. So we go to the first subtopic about definition of oral language. So, oral language is a primary form of communication used in face to face interactions. Oral language is a complex system that connects sound and meanings, which humans then use to communicate with one another via speaking and listening. So, oral language, same like spoken language, includes speaking and listening, the ways that humans communicate with one another. For the next slide is about the components of oral language. Oral language is divided into 5 components. For the first is phonology, about awareness of sounds, such as syllables and rhymes. The second is syntax, about understanding word order and grammar rules. And the third is morphology, it's about understanding the meaning of forms and parts of words. And the fourth is vocabulary or semantics, it's about understanding the meaning of words and phrases. And for the last, fifth is pragmatics, that is understanding the social rules of communication. These components are aspects or parts that must be present in an oral language. All of these components are necessary for anything related to oral conversation, but there are important differences between each component that have implications for literacy instruction. And this brings us to the last subtopic, which is about the function of oral language itself. Oral language is often called the bedrock or of reading and writing. People's understanding of oral language is a determining factor for their reading comprehension, the ultimate goal of reading, and also for their writing ability. Here I take Halliday's explanation of the functions of oral language. Halliday in 1975 identified 7 functions of language for children in their early years. For Halliday, children are motivated to develop language because it serves a specific purpose or function for them. The first 4 functions help children fulfill physical, emotional, and social needs. Halliday calls them instrumental, regulatory, instructional, and personal function. The next 3 functions are heuristic, imaginative, and representational, all of which help children to come to terms with their environment. For the first function is instrumental, language as a means of getting things and satisfying material needs. It is used when someone uses language to express their needs or get something. Instrumental helps to identify things, seek and provide information, and also request assistance, like one juice or one milk, something like that. The second is personal. It is an expression of individuality, opinions and feelings, emotions, and identity. This type helps to describe and recount experience, agree or disagree, and respond opinions, like me, good girl. And the third is interactional. Includes social interaction and involves forming a relationship or getting along with others. This type help to welcome or praise people, maintain a conversation, and negotiate, like love you mommy. And the fourth is regulatory. It is controlling the behavior and feelings of others. Regulatory used to tell others what to do, giving orders, commands, persuade, request to do something, or manipulating others. Like, go away. And in the next slide, there are representational. Communicating information, descriptions, expressing intentions or plans. This type report about things using description or narrative and convey messages. Like, I've got something to tell you. And number 6 is heuristic. It is a language used to gain knowledge about environment. This type helps to respond to questions appropriately, express and find out intellectual ideas, and also hypothesis and experiment. Like, what is the tractor doing? Something like that. And number 7 is imaginative. Here, language is used to tell stories and jokes and to create an imaginary environment. Like, let's pretend. Nah, okay, for the all of explanation of the material, that is oral language material. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry if there are some mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.